I just want to say, Charlotte at the Citgo, you're awesome. Man, that got bad, man. That is like literally top 2 most coldest times I have ever been in my life. Woo, 2-hour ride home and below 30 weather. At like midnight. Sweet. Am I right? Probably gonna have to stop at Walmart or something, get some hot hands. That's the worst part about winter riding to me, or cold weather ride. It's not my torso, it's not my feet, it's not anything else. It's just my hands. God! The Florida trip was worth it. I just have to keep telling myself that. Just take it 1 mile at a time. Got about 100 miles to cover, and it's freezing. So the Florida ride was actually pretty cool. It didn't really go 100% as planned. I really did want to hit up Miami, but you know, there was a lot of stories going around about how bad the cops were down there. Like basically there were stories saying they were just like tackling people off their bikes and stuff like that. And due to some certain circumstances, I don't really want to go into too much details, but the other guys kind of decided it was for their benefit and everyone else's benefit if we just kind of just stayed in Orlando and gooned around, which, I mean, I'm not really complaining. I had fun. We got to go hit up downtown Orlando, and that was a hell of a lot of fun. I wish I would have been able to go to Miami to ride with More Bad Ideas and Stickerball Moto and, you know, Superman DK and, you know, all those guys down there in Miami. You know, Sexzuki or Suzuki Stunts. I'm not exactly sure what he goes by. This is going to be brutal, man. You can already tell. My fingertips are already getting cold, and like I'm maybe less than 10 minutes into the ride. I have another hour and like 40 minutes of this. But I bet the Husky's gonna love it. Just cruising along. I definitely gotta stop at a Walmart. Watch my luck, it's not one of the 24-hour ones. Then I'll have to be sad. Because apparently gas stations don't carry hot hands anymore. I mean, F me, right? Seriously? They open? They open? Oh yeah, they're open. Sweet. I need some hand warmers, buddy. Where's the Cal Sporting Goods? I see it. So this way, I can hold the stupid thing and then stick it back under here. If it gets bad, I'm just gonna zip tie a bunch of these all to the hand grips and call it a day. Like, I'm not even kidding. I got tons of zip ties in my backpack. I will zip tie a bunch of hot hands to the grips. Just get it up under there. There we go. That's dangerous. That feels super dangerous. Give it back. Alright, I think we're doing that because these aren't honestly getting super hot, so I don't think they'll hurt the hand grips. So we're gonna make poor man's hand warmers as soon as we find another lot to pull over in. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, because this is ridiculous. Okay, so put one there. Let's get another one Shake him up. Alright. Another little guy here. Alright, so put you here. Put you here. And now we just gotta zip tie them all together. Ideally, this should work. Keyword, ideally. It's better than nothing. I mean, I can definitely feel a little bit of warmth coming off of them. You know what? For the most part, this is actually working. Like, I'm not kidding. This is actually working. It feels really cumbersome and weird. Like, it feels like I got 3 times the amount of pillow tops on here. But hey, my fingertips aren't freezing. Got nothing else to talk about. Just... But with that being said, guys, I really ain't got much more to talk about, so... I just want to say, Charlotte at the Sit-Go, you're awesome. Man, that got bad, man. That is like literally top 2 most coldest times I have ever been in my life. I literally could not stop shivering. When I went in there, I could barely talk. It was that bad. But man, that's awesome. She let me hang out there. She let me drink coffee, man. It took me a good, hell dude, I was there 20 minutes. It took me 20 minutes to get my body temperature back up. Like enough to where I could function normal, man. But I should be good now. I got like another 26 miles to go. I'll probably most definitely get cold again, but it'll be alright. Because if I just went an hour in like 20 minutes without stopping, I can go like 30, 40 minutes. We are literally just like 25 miles away from Rock Hill. Whew, man. I was so cold, it was at the point to where I couldn't feel my hands, I couldn't feel my feet, I couldn't feel my arms, and I damn sure couldn't feel my legs. I mean, I was a blubbering mess, man. I'm kind of glad I wasn't recording because, dude, that just would have been embarrassing. You know how when you get so hysterically like upset, like crying, to where you're like talking and you're just like you're just a blubbering mess? I was that cold. I could barely talk to this lady, man. And she said she was legit worried. Like she thought something was seriously wrong with me. Then she realized I was on a bike and she was like, oh God, he's just freezing his ass off. Seriously, if we go to winter vacation next year, I'm just gonna pay Leon or whoever $100 and be like, look, here's $100, take me back to my house. I don't care that it's 2 hours out of the way, just take me home. I will give you $100. Hell, I'll give you more than $100. Just take me back home. Because this is brutal, man. This is just absolutely brutal. These stupid things, I mean, they help. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of helping. It's kind of funny. You know how when you're in the desert and it's like a mirage, you see things? Like you just see anything you're hoping for. Man, that's what that gas station back there was like. I was at the point to where, man, I didn't want to ride. I really just didn't want to ride. I mean, I was sitting at an abandoned BP, letting the bike idle, trying to warm up. And it's so cold, my exhaust won't get hot. It's just, I was almost at my breaking point. I'm not exaggerating. I was almost at the point where I was gonna be like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna sit here on the side of the road. I don't want to ride anymore. It's too damn cold. And then it sounds cheesy, but the image of me being home, getting to take a warm shower, getting to lay down with Allie, and be around my family, that was just like, no, man, just keep going. You're not like dying yet, so just keep going. But man, it was not pretty, man. It was getting really, really bad. And when I seen that gas station and I seen people going in and out of it, I was just like, oh my god, I'm going in here. And then like I was almost heartbroken because I thought they were closed, because they only had one side of the doors open. And I'm like, no effing way, no. But thankfully they were still open. And again, man, Charlotte the cashier, you're awesome. I mean, because technically I was loitering. You know, I was sitting in the store for like a good 20-30 minutes. Technically she could have told me to leave, but she knew I wasn't bothering no one. I wasn't talking to no one. I wasn't really causing a scene. I was just pacing back and forth by the coffee counter like, oh my god, F my life. I was literally doing this on the bike. Like, look at my headlight. I was shivering that bad. That, like, it is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I say top 2 coldest I've ever been. I'm probably going to say top 1. I've never been so cold to where I've like almost lost bodily function. I mean, it wouldn't have been so bad if the route I was taking home was like an interstate or something. I mean, it would, but it wouldn't. You know, at least on an interstate, you know, every like mile or two, there's most likely a place you can pull off and hang out at. But I'm taking like backwoods roads, guys. I was riding for like an hour straight. Nowhere's to stop. A steady like 50, 45 miles per hour in 20-degree weather. No freeze out gear. All I got is some knee pads, these work pants / riding pants, a t-shirt, my Supermoto hoodie, and that's it. I don't even know what kind of gloves you would call these. I feel like these 100% gloves work better than my Alpine Star summer gloves, but they're not winter riding gear. How many more miles we got? 14, let's boogie, yes! Man, I'm never gonna be so happy to see Rock Hill like I am tonight.